Akira Yasuda, a.k.a. Akiman, is well known for his fighting game character designs, and is involved with quite an arsenal of IPs, but maybe even more than you expect. His art career started when he joined Capcom in '85, at around the age of 21. His first project was creating the NES cover art for 1942. He soon became illustrator for Hyperdyne Sidearms, and a planner for Forgotten Worlds and Final Fight. In the early 90s he worked for Street Fighter II, where he put his footprint on the entire series by creating the legendary Chun-Li. Her concept art had white kung-fu trousers. While this worked for the art, it did not for the pixel graphics, as it lacked impact and thus it was changed to tights and shoes. Interestingly, his sketches and character designs were used in titles such as Captain Commando, The Punisher, X-Men Children of the Atom, Darkstalkers 3, Marvel Superheroes, and Street Fighter Alpha 2. The entry where he intentionally went against the principles of the design team by creating Sakura. In an interview he stated that he likes to take long walks and drink vegetable juice to keep his body and mind fit. Furthermore, his character design philosophy is that all parts need to keep their function, and it is the artist's task to make alterations based on popular trends or personal preferences. While during the 90s, he did a lot of original artwork on games such as Star Gladiator, X-Men vs Street Fighter and Red Earth. He was promoted to a graphic designer. This was mainly to share his knowledge with colleagues throughout the company. Despite this step up, he wanted to be involved again in Street Fighter 3 as character designer. Soon after, he created art for Marvel Superheroes vs Street Fighter. And one of my personal favorites, Marvel vs Capcom. He continued this trend with Power Stone, where his concept art reminds me of Ryu from Breath of Fire 4. Anyways, he also did character designs for Third Strike and Final Fight Revenge. In the early 2000s, he slowly started to distance himself from the game industry. He got involved in anime projects such as Turn and Gundam. In addition, he soon followed up with mega designs for Overman King Gainer and Code Geass. Despite his disinterest in games, he still worked on Tech Romancer and Power Stone 2, which were his last official games at Capcom, before he became a freelancer in '03. From here on, he took on projects such as Red Dead Revolver, create cover and character art for Mobile Suit Gundam, Saga A New Dawn, and was guest artist for Concept Saga. Also, he did cover art for Fushiguro no Dungeon and character art for Brave Story. Around that time, he focused on animation by being a character designer for Miniskirt Space Pirates and mega design for the crappy Gundam series Reconquista and G. So as this was his main withdrawal period from the gaming industry, he took on smaller projects such as cover art for magazines. Uncertain about his future career path, he slowly began to gain interest in games again by playing Overwatch. Basically, the fun dynamics combined with the character designs impressed him, and thus he made alternate custom designs for Street Fighter V and worked on mobile games such as Star Ocean, Anamnesis, Integrity and Faithfulness, and The Divine Force. For anyone loving his works, he is represented in quite an area of art books. Moreover, because he's a freelancer, he creates character sculpture designs, plus even some explicit content that I will leave to your vivid imagination. And I know what you're thinking, what about the evolution of Chun-Li? Well, here's a short showcase of his works on this famous female fighting character that he made through his career. I'm fantasy light novel author GP, and of course I knew that he worked on Street Fighter, but had no clue of his mega works, especially in Gundam. In all fairness, in my eyes, on the two most crappy entries of them all, but to each own.